Okay, welcome back. This is Minyak. Today we'll be continuing. The episode. Painful Omen. Okay. My character has leveled up, so I'll just have to pick a skill. Okay, I'll just improve energy weapon. Okay, let's start. This is the what is it? The TOS series of the TOS series in Star Trek Online. Okay, we'll start with the painful Omen. We have arrived near Deep Space K-13, Captain. This is odd. I'm not picking up any comm traffic. No signal, nothing at all from K-13 or the other ships in the system. Scan for signs of enemy ships or activity. Sensors aren't detecting any enemy vessels or warp signature. No sign of combat either. This is peculiar. I'm not sure what to make of it. Okay, yellow alert. Prepare for approach. Okay, Captain, the other ship are raising shield and charging weapon.
Ship is under attack.
Ban.
Target shields have failed.
All ship disabled, Captain. Captain, those were the Starfleet ships assigned to patrol this sector. I don't think that was a wargame or training sim. Their weapons were at full power. See if you can raise any of the ships. Use all channel. Try whatever it takes to get through. Hailing frequency.
Stay away! They're taking control! Don't come near us! They'll take you too! This station came from the station!
Who has taken control? What's happening over there? Message from Starfleet Command, Captain. We are to investigate the situation immediately. Captain Doherty mentioned the station. Bring us close enough to scan K-13. Scanning. No sign of combat on board the station, Captain. No hostile life form breeding either. Everything's quiet. Sensors are picking up a number of life signs over there, but I'm not reading any unusual activity. All of the station system seems to be functioning normally. Think we should beam over and have a look around? Have a landing party meet me in the transporter room. Okay. Those blast points on the wall are from the phaser fire. There was a fight here. But with whom? No sign of Klingon or Romulan weapon fire. Just Federation. I got a bad feeling about this.
Stop where you are and turn about slowly. I need to determine if you are infected.
Infected with what exactly?
Neuroparasites. A life form last encountered by the crew of the Enterprise at Deneva Colony. Those possessed by the creatures tend to engage in hostilities with the uninfected, the better to render them fit for infestation.
Well, as you can see, we are friendly. Ensign?
Temet, and while you have not engaged in hostilities thus far, I have seen infected employ false passivity in order to lure unwary prey. A tricorder scan of your adrenaline levels should verify your status.
A logical precaution, Ensign. Scan away.
Scans show a slightly elevated level of adrenaline, though nowhere near that of an infected life form. Thank you for your patience. One can never be too cautious where these parasites are concerned.
Sounds serious. Any recommendation?
According to Starfleet data files, the parasites can be safely destroyed by exposure to high-intensity ultraviolet light. My attempts at reconfiguring the station's lighting thus far have been unsuccessful. I am a physician, not a habitat engineer.
I see.
As a precaution, I have developed a serum that can render a person toxic to the creatures. However, medical supplies here are limited. I have enough serum to inoculate your landing party and one other person.
I'll take any edge I can get. In the meantime, let's see if we can find anyone else via the comm system. This is Lieutenant Kirk of the USS Eureka. Is anyone on the station able to respond?
Now there's a voice I wasn't expecting. I take it you heard my distress call then. Well, in case you haven't noticed, the station's been overrun by neuroparasites. The wee devils are back with a vengeance.
So I see. We are safe up in sick bay. Can you join us here?
I'm afraid not. I'm in the auxiliary control room, down on the engineering deck. The place is filthy with parasites, so you'll understand if I don't go out for a wee jaunt.
Understood, Scotty. We'll make our way to you. Kirk out.
I have secured a small amount of security gear. It may give you another edge against the parasites.
Excellent, Ensign. You are with us. Let's gear up and head to engineering. Okay, weapon. Take. Okay, start. Sit.
We may be able to gain useful knowledge by scanning one of the infected.
One anomaly.
The creatures continue to be resistant to tricorder scans, sir. It may be fascinating. I'm detecting an unusually high level of tachyons nearby. Based on these readings, it is possible that a temporal event has occurred on the station within the last 4.2 hours.
Wow, fascinating indeed. Let's keep going. Okay. Triple this to engineering.
The auxiliary control station is down the hall to our right. I'm reading a single human life form within the room. The biosigns match those of Commander Scott in the Starfleet medical database.
Let's not keep him waiting then.
Hi there. It's good to see a friendly face. There you are. I was beginning to get a bit concerned. Thought you might have been taken by those little beasties. I'll just lock the door so none of them can get in while we discuss our next course of action. Now that you're here, we've some work to do. The way I see it, we need to get to main engineering and turn on the station's ultraviolet lighting. That'll sort the nasty bugs out properly.
Is that so, Tmet?
While I cannot attest to the ability of UV light to sort Denivan parasites, it will initiate a complete molecular breakdown within all parasites exposed to it.
Anson?
Aye, she's a Vulcan, all right. I was trying to override the lighting controls from here. It looks like someone sabotaged several duotronic relays. We have to repair them if we're going to have any chance of saving the station. Before we go, grab yourself a kit from the crate there. It might come in handy. We better get a move on. The parasites aren't ones to loiter about.
Glad you're with us, Scotty. Lead the way.
Equip a kit to gain new ground combat abilities.
Aye, this is one of the broken relays, right here. That one was easy. Just a few more to go. Alright, there are several ways through the engineering section here. Keep in mind that the parasites tend to stay in dark corners. If you want to avoid them, do your best to stay in the lit areas.
Thank you for the reminder, Mr. Scott.
Remember, the parasites like the dark. Wee devils that they are. I'll have this fixed up straight away. That takes care of that. No trouble at all.
Right.
This one just needs new fuses.
Our odds of success are greatest if we remain.
There we are. Good as new. Now this may be a bit tricky. Just a wee bit longer. There we are. It looks like someone has overridden the command codes. You best get to the command center and see what you can do from there. I'll stay here, barricade the door, and keep trying to get those UV lights going.
Alright, Scotty, stay safe.
Look, who are those soldiers? They're definitely not Starfleet.
Parasites! They're dying! All of them!
Salvage what you can and send a squad to kill the Federation vermin!
We need to... Actually, the name's Daniels. This may be a little difficult to absorb, but recent events may make it more plausible. I'm actually from the future. I can't tell you how far, just that it's a future worth protecting. That's why I'm here now. The aliens we're fighting are called the Nakul, and they're waging a temporal Cold War with us. They're trying to change the timeline here in order to disrupt the future. Understand that I follow a temporal version of the Prime Directive. There's only so much I can reveal to you. Trust that we're doing the right thing here. Time's a factor. We need to stop the Nakul from obtaining the neural parasites. The Nakul ship that brought these invaders is now fighting the USS Ptolemy. Someone must have sent a distress call. Unfortunately, Ptolemy is no match for the Nakul. Neither is your ship, at least not alone. We should eliminate the parasites on the ships you fought earlier. Those crews will help you once their minds are their own again. It's risky, but it's our best shot here.
We can return to the ship on your orders. Okay, beam to the ship. Ptolemy is holding the Nakul off while we rescue the other ship, but they won't last long. K-13 is hailing us, Captain. On screen.
I'm transferring command codes to you now. Use them to remotely access the computer on those disabled ships and emit an ultraviolet flash inside.
Okay, thanks, Scotty.
This is Captain Seralt of the Ptolemy. We have engaged the enemy ship, but we are outmatched. Please restore those ships and join the fight quickly.
That did it, Captain. Looks like everyone's coming around. The parasites are gone.
This is Captain Doherty of the USS Myrmidon. What happened? What's going on?
Your crew was taken over by neural parasite. We have defeated them. Now, we need your help fighting this alien ship.
Parasites? What? Okay, sorry. We're right behind you, Captain. Lead the way.
Acknowledge.
Something's wrong. We're not doing any damage.
The Ptolemy has been destroyed. They have some kind of temporal shielding.
Temporal shielding? Never heard of it. But maybe a modulated ion burst could disrupt it. Fine work, Captain. You sent those devils back to wherever they came from. Aye, we do have a wee problem, however. The burst I sent, when combined with the power source, created a feedback pulse. The feedback is creating some kind of spatial anomaly, which is beginning to pull the station in. We need to evacuate, immediately.
Acknowledge. Evacuate station.
Scott here. The portal's collapsing. We're in for a right bumpy ride. Everyone's aboard. Get us clear before that portal blows. There she goes. I don't think anyone's ever seen a station do that.
Captain, before the K-13 was pulled out into the vortex, I picked up a few distress signals from inside the station. Damn. We missed some people. They're gone.
Perhaps not. After all, it was a temporal vortex. They may well survive. In another time.
Well, let's hope so, Scotty. Let's hope so.
Well then, it's been quite a day, hasn't it? Neural parasites, time-traveling raiders. Why, things will seem almost normal once I'm back on the Enterprise. Speaking of, I'm sure the ships here can give me a lift back to her now that they're parasite-free. If Starfleet Command gives you any grief on this, remind them that lives are more valuable than equipment. And you saved a lot of lives today.
Thanks, Scotty. Give my regards to Captain Kirk and the crew.
I apologize for springing all of this on you at the last minute, and I'll explain more as soon as I can. For now, I can tell you that history is unfolding as it should, and that was not the end of K-13. You're building a fine tradition of making the right decisions in crisis situations. In the meantime, don't talk to anyone about the Nakul or their time travel. We can't risk any further corruption of the timeline.
Understood. We will talk soon. Daniels and I'm going to need more answers. System scans clear, Captain. Look like everything is getting back to normal. We can leave the system on your orders. Right? Depart system.
Let me get this straight. K-13, an entire space station, just disappeared into some type of spatial anomaly? And I thought some of Kirk's after-action reports were a little out there. Starfleet Command won't be pleased with the loss of K-13, or the people that were still on board, but they'll be happy to hear about the lives you did save. Good work out there. Keep it up.
Okay.
Stay safe.
Congratulations, Lieutenant. Okay, return to Babel.
We have a problem at Babel. Corridon rebels have taken several Federation trade officials hostage, and they're threatening to kill them unless the UFP withdraws from the Corridon sector. I'd like you to work with the negotiation team and try to resolve this peacefully.
Okay. This is the end of the video.
Captain,
No.
I need to speak with you in my quarters.
Huh.
I think it's time for that explanation I owe you.
Okay, very well. I'll be there shortly. Okay.
There's more to this mission than you realize, Captain. Something's not right. I'll explain shortly.
You are now in sector space. Here, ships travel at warp speed between...
Okay. Alright. This is the end of the video. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. It's free anyway. This is Minyak. Signing off until we go to the next episode of the series, TOS series, Return to Babel. Alright, thank you for watching. Goodbye.